All right, you guys, we are going to do an experiment. I've got this dish full of ice water. Can you see the ice chunks in there? Super cold. When I stick my finger in it, it is freezing cold. Definitely couldn't. Oops, I dropped my paper towel in there. You definitely could not swim in water that long before your body could not take it and you actually would die. We're warm-blooded creatures. The body temperature in our bodies, the temperature is warm, and it's the same as with whales and seals and a few other animals that live in the ocean. And I was thinking, how come they can swim in that cold water, even up and think about in the Arctic, like walruses? How can they swim in that ice water? Those orcas, they're hunting fish in ice water. How come they don't die? How come their bodies are warm-blooded just like ours and has to stay warm, but they don't die in the ice? How can that be? Well, I'll tell you how. Check out this finger. Do you see? I put a bunch of fat on my finger. I actually used something called Crisco. It's a vegetable fat that we put in pies and things like that, but it's kind of like blubber on an animal. So walruses, seals, whales, definitely the orcas, they have this layer of fat on their body that keeps them warm. Now, the craziest thing is that it can be about an inch thick. Mine is not that thick. Mine is like maybe a fourth of an inch thick. But I can tell you my finger's already kind of warm. So now, watch this. I'm going to put my naked finger in there, and this water is cold. I can barely stand it. It kind of hurts. But if I put my fat layered finger in there, I do not even feel that the water's cold. I don't feel it at all. I can feel the water moving around it, but I do not feel that the water's cold. My finger is still warm. And that is the same way that whales and seals and walruses do it too. That's why they can live in the cold water, is they have this layer of fat, this blubber all over their bodies. Now, I've also done this. I've covered my whole hand in this fat before, and that was cool too because I could put my whole hand in there. You can try it at home. You can do just a finger. If it's okay with your adults at your house, you can do your whole hand, but you'll feel that you don't even feel that the water is cold. It's a good way to see how animals that have blubber, they can stand that cold water. I hope you have fun trying it. Bye.